Hi everyone, Zach Prather here. Some of you may know me by my Discord name or gamer tag of EagleX. And I'm here today because I want to start this YouTube channel on content creation for card games and board games, especially the Digimon TCG. The reason I'm starting this content creation is not just for fun and for casual enjoyment of the game, but I'm looking at a very serious long-term path of opening a card shop, board game shop in the future. I've had lots of support from awesome people in my community. They've really encouraged me in this endeavor, and I figured I would do a short introduction video of myself and what I really want this channel to be. So, firstly, my background. I started playing card games and board games back in high school with Magic the Gathering being my first one. I started learning deck mechanics, finding unique things to show that you have a unique deck and what makes card games enjoyable. And the deck brewing and construction aspect is what really drew me into card games. When I got into college, I started to branch into competitive Hearthstone because I've been playing that game casually for a few years, and I was on the collegiate team for Indiana University for 2 years in a row. We qualified for 2 regionals, and it was a very fun experience being on a team with 2 others where we would talk competitively about decks, figure out how to counter the meta, how to interact with different matchups, and that's really what got me into a competitive scene for Pokemon the following year. So around the second, third year of college, I was doing competitive Pokemon, and my final year of college, one of my friends, Landon, shout out to PokeGeek, he got me a blue Digimon starter deck. He grew up loving Digimon and wanted one of his friends to get into the game with him. So as we both had a blue starter deck, he gifted me the one. We started learning how the game worked. We watched some goofy, cringy YouTube videos on how the game mechanics went back and forth with the memory gauge. And we fell in love with the mechanics of the game, how you can do unique things, how you can build some different and out there decks that you wouldn't be able to do in other card games in the same manner or fashion. And from that, I've really been invested in the Digimon TCG. So what I want this channel to look like, I want to showcase to the local people, to people who aren't local to Austin even, some fun content like weekly newsletters about what's going on in the Digimon TCG world, what's going on with the markets, why are cards going up and down prices, things to look out for. I want to do deck profiles, show off some cool decks that people our locals play, what they really consider into their deck building for what our scene looks like. And I want to do some fun vlogs for some weekly events or bi-weekly events that I would be hosting. I recently did a 1.0, 1.5 sealed event to help get some older cards into circulation. And the next thing we're going to be doing is a pauper format of commons and uncommons only. I'm looking very much forward to seeing how that's going to turn out and what decks people brew up. I want to talk about that a bit more in my newsletter I'll be posting later today. But as I said though, I start as a content creator. I want to get a really good idea of what it's going to be like to have a career or another job oriented around having a game as a focus and how to build that community, which is what I would want to do for a card shop. So if you guys want to go ahead and support me, I would appreciate if you drop me a subscribe. I want to thank everyone in the ATX area for supporting me a lot in this endeavor. I'm really looking forward to creating more content each week for you guys. Thank you so much, and have a nice day, y'all.